Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Barakadah, Mishpachah. Welcome to the Lion's Den. Hey, happy feast of dedication to all my Hebrews around the four corners of the earth. We ain't doing no Christmas over here. That's something for the pagans. I want to welcome y'all to the Lion's Den, because this episode of the Lion's Den is brought to you by Common Sense. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. Come on in, Sister Tootie. Come on in to the ass whooping I put on. Brother Polight, Sa Netas, Sambo, and the three coons. It was 5 against 1. 7,000. The People's Champ held his own. Actually, I put him to shame. Let's check it out. Let's get it going. Ain't no need. Matter of fact, let me get a few more on y'all here before we get this going, man. Then I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show you how on y'all little Feliz Navidad Day and all that. You know, Kwanzaa. You know, over here it's the Feast of Dedication. That's how the Brews do it. Hold on, let me get a few of y'all up in here, man. Y'all gonna see how 7,000 gets down. He ain't playing around. People's Champ. Hey, they sent 5 hyenas at me, and the Lion of Judah came out on top. That's what happened. Hold up, y'all. Let me invite a few more. Hey, put the eggnog down. Put the eggnog down and take off the ugly Christmas sweater, because it's 7,000 in here. I'm the black Grinch that saved your black ass from Christmas. That's me also. Come on into the den, everybody. Come on in. Let's get it going. Come on into the den, family. I see you, Prince. Hey, let's look at the ass whooping I put on Sa Netas. Sa Netas, Brother Polight, and the 2 5 against 1. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe. What the hell going on? Excuse me.
It's not gonna fly. You see that, Polight? I love it though. I love it because it goes to show that people want to go and make videos and do all that shit. Right. But now when they got the opportunity to come in and confront us and to show the world that we don't know what the hell we talking about.
I did that.
Comes in. Nobody. When they come in, they want to hide themselves. Come on, bro. Mark G, what up, man? Where you at? Here you go, Mark G. Talk about it, man. What's up, brother?
Peace to you first. Peace to you first. Put the peace first.
Mark G's a clown.
What's happening, Mark G?
Nothing.
Which volume on, brother?
Not a damn thing. Watch what I do to him. Watch what 7,000 do to him when I come on, Sister Tootie. Watch. Watch what 7,000 do to him. Watch what 7,000 do, y'all. It ain't gonna be no joke. Ain't gonna be no joke.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Cedric? Damn, I must have did something.
You did something, all right. When you invited 7,000, that's where you fucked up.
I must have did something where
Watch this, y'all.
I took away the sound from it or something, but like. Hold up. Is that the goat? Yeah, I must have did something, bro.
They go to people in the building.
Jeremiah, Polight, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I go right there.
Yeah, damn, I don't know what the hell happened, man.
That's Christ.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened, Polight.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it now.
Can you hear me? Oh, I hear it. Yeah, what's up?
What's up, man?
Who's talking?
It's Cedric Kennedy.
Yeah, what's going on? Show the other people what they got to do. Tell them what they got to do.
Honestly, I'm on Polight side, bro.
No, I'm saying, okay, I see Jeremiiah Judah. Tell the other brother what
Yeah, he's cool on Polight side. I bet they is.
Oh, so you...
Ass kissing.
I don't know. I plugged in my headphone, and you press, it's going to be like...
Slow on, Prince Donnie.
I'll see something else.
Okay.
And don't press call and press the other one.
All right, now tell us why you on Polight side.
So I live in New Orleans, man. I live across the street from the first black Catholic church in America. It's called St. Peter Cleveland Catholic Church. And it's actually a black Catholic church. It got the first black priest about 6 years ago. Kind of ironic. You know, I think being black and Catholic is ironic, period. But whatever. I definitely see how they portray the upper echelon of what's called, I guess, Catholicism or religion or whatever people want to call it. I tend to think that Catholicism is the head of, I guess, they call it the Abrahamic religion or whatever. But you see it, man. We have a bunch of bougie ass white or black people that's Catholic, man. It's just like they're a little bit different from what I experienced as growing up.
So why you don't believe in God, brother? Why you believe that Jesus is not coming back or it's not real?
Oh, well, because I live down the street from the French Quarter, where it's prostitution that happens on the daily. I live in New Orleans, man, where our brothers died.
Whoa. Stop right there. Stop right there.
All types of stuff.
Stop right there.
I live in the neighborhood where police beat us up. I live right around the corner from.
Hold up. Let me tell you something, Cedric Kennedy. Prostitution ain't got nothing to do with the Most High God. That is something of the flesh. So you're not gonna blame what people do in the flesh on the Most High God, because He give us a free will to do right or to do wrong. So what are you talking about? You choose not to believe in the Most High because your ass is wicked. You want to do as Thy will is the whole of your goddamn law. What these boys niggas? Don't worry. Get ready to come home and shake it up. Don't even worry about it. I'm right here. See? Don't even trip. Watch this.
Apartments that get raided just for I would like to say monetary gain. I lived in Oakland, man. I did 7 years in Oakland. I lived in Virginia. So I've actually got to see what poverty looks like. I got to see what living in what they call
see?
the nation states. They call them Commonwealth states. So I got to see the differences of how, and the mentalities of how people think. And like rich people don't necessarily think about God. They put on a show.
Good point.
What's so good about that point? Because rich people don't think about God. What that got to do with the price of tea in China? And this dude talking about good point. What do that got to do with anything? What do rich people got to do with your spirituality? Your connection with God? These niggas just want to bash the Bible, period. That's all it is to it, man. Come on in.
Brother, go ahead.
Yeah, they put on more of a show to, I think, to get the masses to follow their word, because what they're saying is that they're actually God. Because if a person can tell, like, Sa, I don't know your kid. If I walk up to you and I just tell you, man, your kid loves you.
Y'all see better like that? With the light out?
Consider me lying to you. So if another person can come to you and tell you that somebody else loves you or somebody else cares about you, and they don't know that other person that they actually tell you that loves you, they're lying to you. Nobody ever met God before.
Which one look better, with the light on or light off?
Any one of these people that they claim to work.
Let me know.
But then they can come to you and profess that person actually cares about you.
Right.
Or that entity or whatever.
Right, Prince.
God is or whatever. But I wanted to come on because I actually do get to see it, man. I live across the street from the church. And these are like when a person tells you God bless you, that's usually the first person standing in your back. And like it's so prevalent.
But see, you got to be careful too, because you got racist white boys. When you thinking they saying God bless you, they could be saying God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So you.
So man, what in the hell is you talking about? You see these niggas be making up shit as they go. Hey, now, press a 1 if it look better with the light on or with the light out. If it look better with the light on, press 1, Prince Donnie, or press 2 if it look better with the light on. Hold up. Let me see. Here go the light on. Can y'all see better like that? Does it look better with the light on? Come on, y'all, help me out. Do it look better with the light on or light off? Then we can get it going. Which one? Turn it on so I can see. Okay, turn it on. All right. Thank you, Sister Tootie. All right, let's get to it. Here, my part coming up.
You gotta be careful. You're thinking they saying God bless you. God bless you. But the white boys is really saying God bless you.
All right.
Get it? So just be aware. Let me move on to another brother real quick. Hey, Sambo. What's going on, Sam?
Hey.
This nigga named Sambo.
Big name.
Yeah, he spelled Sambo, man. Sambo, what's happening? You gotta unmute yourself, Sambo.
Sambo.
Go.
Peace.
Peace. What's
Peace,
going on?
family. Peace, family.
Peace. Are you for God or are you for Jesus or what?
Man. Nah, hell no.
Okay. They waking
Hell
up.
to the no. I rock with what Brother Polight is speaking about.
Okay.
I was born and raised a Christian. I was born and raised in Long Beach, California, where Snoop Dogg and everybody was on the east side and the north side. But anyways, I'm born and raised which they consider a Samoan. I don't know, Brother Polight, I'm pretty sure you guys know what a Samoan is by now.
I'm gonna beat them all up. Watch.
But I'm saying the Jesus thing does not work. It's not work for our people. Because I've seen so many people believe that Jesus turned water into wine. Jesus turned water into wine. But I got so many people that Jesus can't even put bread on the table. He can't even pay for the light bill. He can't even pay for the life insurance policy that my grandmother died for and sacrificed all her checks for it, and we don't get it.
Nigga, when is there in the Bible Jesus being responsible for your damn bills? Take your ass to work, or you gonna help or you give your granny some money to pay. Where's in the Bible say that the Most High is supposed to pay for our damn food and our bills? Nigga, you making up an excuse. You making up a damn excuse.
He benefit from it. My people are dying in Samoa in the South Pacific Island with the measles, but they all pray to this Jesus idol that came from Robert Louis Stevenson, this white man that came to our islands and called us pagans, and they called us what do they call that when you eat people? What do they call those people? Cannibals.
Cannibals, yeah.
They called our islands. They considered them the cannibal islands of Samoa, the South Pacific. Hey, if y'all don't understand the history, man, I got a calendar that's dated from 1601 back to and all the way up to 2015, and they talk about the white man exploring the Pacific Islands and the islanders. And those islanders were actually coming from what Brother Polight. These people that were on the boats, the great people that adventurers that actually went across the South Pacific, they were African. They were black brothers. If you go back on YouTube, you can even look them up. These brothers were black. But right now, I'm mixed with German, I'm mixed with Italian, I'm mixed with European. But I go with it. I go with what Brother Polight was saying.
All right, thank you. Let me come to the crypt Hebrew. We got a crypt Hebrew in the building right now. He go by the name of Jeremiiah Judah 7000. He got on his blue. He crypt walking and all that.
Hey, come on, man. We putting that out there.
Hold on, Jeremiah. I see you got on the game.
No, man. Hey, I'm from the Midwest, bro. We don't crip out here. We GD and we buy slow out this way.
Okay, so talk to me.
Y'all watch me how to try to lock a diamond spot car. Kwame Yasharala.
What that mean? What that mean?
In the building.
What that mean?
Tell me about it later. Let me get that Polight. Let me get it.
What you just said?
Hey,
It's talking that Blueface stuff.
What did he say? What did he say?
Hey, Blueface, baby.
Hey, what's up, Blueface? Hey, Sambo, that's a hell of a name, bro. That's a hell of a name.
All right, one at a time. Let's go, Jeremiah.
Hey, let me, okay, look, hey, Polight, brother. You coming on here attacking my, my spiritual belief and all that type of stuff, man. I ain't really feeling all that. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, you haven't given us no alternative to the Bible. All I hear is you say, your black woman is God. So what I'm asking you, before we get going, what is the alternative for our people?
What's our best? Shalom, Kwana.
Brother
Elder Kwana.
Yes,
OP.
let's not make this redundant with the black woman's God, please.
No. Don't do that. I'm just asking you a question. You only gave us one alternative. Your alternative is your God. I'm asking you for the people. So not being redundant. Go ahead.
All right, brother. The alternative is for us to do for self and kind. The alternative is to deal with real people, real places, and real things, real organizations, real politics, real economics. Not this spook God, not no spook Allah.
He said deal with real places and real things. Like the Hebrew Israelites, when we gather, we assemble together, that's not real. When we do things for our community in our neighborhood, that's not real. What he's basically saying, white man. That's what he's saying. Shalom, Yashar. Yeah. That's what it is. He's basically saying join the white man. But the crazy part about it, this is coming from the same guy who said, fuck the ghetto, fuck the black community, and fuck everybody in it. You're all animals. Now he wants us to do an economic plan with him? He said his money is no good for the black community. Now you trying to preach an economic plan, my dear brother? Really? Let's continue.
Not no come Yahshua Allah, Yahweh Ben, Yahweh Shah. That stuff ain't real, brother. That stuff you gotta teach me about and hope that you can sell me on it. Economics ain't nothing you gotta sell me on. That's something.
So what you saying, brother? That you was born knowing how to conduct marketing and economics? That wasn't taught to you? What are you talking about? So I can catch him in the gate. What are you talking about, y'all? What are you talking about?
It's real, okay? Politics is not nothing you gotta sell me on. It exists and it can help us mobilize our people effectively. That's
Now he wants us to do politics. Now he wants us to go out and vote for the white man, y'all. Can you believe this? We've been voting since the 1870s, 1880s, whatever we got the right to vote. And air conditioning ain't changed yet. But they want us to put all our faith, all our trust in the white man's politics when we know that politicians are selected, not elected. Let's get that straight. Because you go to the Trilateral Union, you go to the Bilderberg meetings, the 300. All this shit is selected. All the presidents are connected, meaning they're all related. So what is this dude talking about? Let's keep it moving.
up, right? Paradigm is not going to go back in. Pardon me, you're not going to go forward any more faster believing in that stuff that you just was talking about. I think you said you joined FOPE or one of those people.
For our people's edification, yes, I did. And they believe
No doubt.
They believe all. Listen, they believe all.
Jeremiah, you gotta let him finish and then go back. They have to like.
So ultimately, what I teach is that we need common customs, which is a calculus system that precipitates culture by a process of differentiation and integration, be able to find the value of smaller things and factorials.
What he said, common culture integration, meaning he wants us to not separate and do our own thing. He wants to integrate with whitey. That's basically what he's saying. But common custom culture, all this, listen to him real fast. He just talking a whole bunch of nothing. But it sounds good.
Most equivalents, thus granting us the least adverse effects from the decisions that we make. What this means is, over time, we see what works with us, what doesn't work for us, and in what combinations what didn't work for us works for us when it's combined with something else or a different effort. Our predecessors are supposed to leave us with information, so we won't have to have a recurring theme of failure. So
So being a Hebrew Israelite and relating yourself to the Bible and passing that information down to your family is not sharing or helping our people. Is that what you're telling us? It's not teaching us principles, morals, or how to treat your family, how to treat your mom, how to treat your dad, how to treat your children, how to respect elders, what to eat, what not to eat. You see? Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt honor thy mother and thy father. None of that is important to you? And then you call yourself connected to African spirituality. You're talking about this African stuff, but then you're teaching atheism. They don't teach that over there, bro. What is he talking about?
Every generation has a responsibility to collect data and achieve a certain level of material success so we can employ what's called wealth stewardship or generational wealth. So we make a plan to survive and sustain our lives, but to ensure that the ones to come are more effective than that of our very own through the sacrifices we make and through the proper outlets and venues of education we have taken.
Yeah, he gonna win.
The answer. We don't need to believe in any God to change our route or course.
Right. Hold on, Let me see it, Jeremiah. Now, Jeremiah, you asked him a question.
Yeah.
Do you subscribe to what Brother Polight just said? You asked him the question.
Okay.
You believe that we need to take that route, or you saying no, just abolish it? We don't need that. All we need is God. What are you saying?
No, I'm not saying that. We do need to have an economic plan. We do need to have
are you satisfied with his answer?
Well, I'm cool with some of the stuff he's saying, but
hold on. Stay with me.
You see this guy? Now, did you notice when Polight go into his spiel, he give him 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes to talk. As soon as I go into mine, he got to ask a question upon a question upon a question. Let me flow, bro. That's what he do, though. Pay attention.
What are some of the stuff you don't agree with? Because you said I'm cool with some of the stuff. What are some of the stuff you not cool with? What he said.
I mean, I'm cool with him saying that we need a plan, like to work together. Hold up for a second. Somebody can go. I'm cool with him saying that we need a plan to work together, as far as economics. What's up, son? All right. I'm cool with that. But what I'm saying, he's trying to take the spiritual aspect. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this. I say it like this. All of us got a job that we go to every day. And all of us at that job don't believe in the same thing, but we all can work together to get a common goal done. Well, what Brother Polight is presenting is like he cannot work with Hebrew Israelites because we have a higher power that we believe in. You see what I'm saying? And that's where he's messing up because I can work with, I don't care what you believe in. At the end of the day, if the man come down on us, he don't care if you're a Muslim, a Christian, a Buddhist, whatever. He coming for your black ass. So with that being said, I can work with any of y'all as long as we can respect each other. That's what I'm saying about him. He got a personal vendetta against the God of the Bible. Now let me ask you this, Polight. Do you have any problem with any of the West African gods?
Okay, let me explain something. I have a problem with all school gods. If you ain't talking about nothing real, you shouldn't really be speaking to me about it because I ain't gonna really take it serious in 2020. I never said I can't work with Israelites. In fact, Israelites say they cannot work with me because I identify with being African. So let's get that correct. It's the Israelites saying that they're not going to feed African children and they find out they're from Africa. It's the Israelites talking about.
That's a damn lie, nigga. One person said that. Captain Desariok said that. He didn't let that young man come to. That's his personal belief. But you're not going to get on TV and put that out and think that all Hebrew Israelites think like that when it's a lot of us that accept our people over in Africa. So you need to miss me with that bullshit.
They can't deal with people who didn't come into the truth. It's the Israelite sects and denominations that say if you're not under a certain, let's say, General Yohana, then the Lord is not with you. So
there you go. Take that out with ISUPK. You don't take that up with us. You see what I'm saying? It sounds like you got a personal problem against ISUPK because everything that you just said reflects back on ISUPK. Real talk.
This is y'all groups of people that say those things. I don't have a problem working with any of you guys. But guess what we always say at the end of the day? Yo, we got to put the religion to the side so we can do our work. So how valuable is your spirituality?
How valuable is our spirituality if it must be put to the side if we're trying to work with people who have all different types of beliefs? Okay, if we all go to work and we all bring up all our different spiritual beliefs, eventually you're going to bump heads. So you do need to, if you're going to try to work with people in your neighborhood who don't believe in your same spiritual beliefs, you leave it at home. You don't bring that to the workplace. So what is you talking about, bro? What is he talking about, y'all? I don't get it.
It means it's not even that relevant. I don't know. You gotta tell me, my brother. Are you able to pay your light bill because you believe in your house shop, or are you able to still pay for it even if you don't believe in it? Are you able to pay for your car note, your mortgage, your apartment? Can life still go on even if you don't believe in those things? That's the question. Because if life can still go on even if you don't believe in those things, that's the common goal that we got to have centered around our ability to mobilize our people. Because then we know the rest is folklore, it's fiction, it's mythos, it's rooted in speculation, and in turn there's going to be a great deal of deception and subject to a lot of error of men. So my brother, you and I both know that if black people just made their religious convictions subside, all we would have is our economics and our politics. And spirituality would actually be precipitated in our success from working with each other to get ourselves out this oppression. We will find each other, and a great, profound love will be there. It'll register and resonate amongst us when we work together. Spirituality ain't never been this difficult in our life. I ain't never had to join an organization to get spiritual in my life. This is something that someone told you.
So when you go to the white man's school, he's teaching you economics. He's teaching you how to marketing and things like that. So are you saying that we should go to the white man to learn all these things, economics and things of that nature? Because it seems like you're putting their program ahead of your own people's. You seem like I see you praying to the white man dollar. Look at Ben Franklin on it. You're praying to it. You're praying to it, my brother.
Every time they screw you up, bro. Every time.
Wait till you get Harry Tubman on there before you start bowing down. At least you can bow down to the black woman God if you say you bow down to.
Hey, brother Polight.
Give me 10 minutes. Give me 2 minutes before y'all go jump in and save him. Because this is what happens. Now, he want us, see, a lot of y'all want us to go back to West African culture or spirituality. But this is what they're doing over in West Africa. You got child brides in Africa advertised on Facebook. All right? Look, we got virgin wives, the fetish gods, and gynecomastia. They got slavery, rape, and pedophilia going on right now in 2019. But you don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about something that happened 2,000 years ago. What about Uladu Marie, the god of your country, Nigeria, who used to come down here and have familiar sex with the men of Nigeria? I know you don't want to talk about that, but you want to talk about my God being a weirdo? This is a recreation story.
Jeremiah, I'm quite sure.
Let me go in on him. Hold on. Let me go in on this guy.
Hold up, Jeremiah. I'm quite sure you really don't want us to talk about it, because if we do, then you know that your God is omnipresent, omniscient. God is watching it all go down to this day. So who fault is that? Who can save the Polight or your God? Because he's looking at it, he's condoning it, and don't forget, he's the one that sent the devil down to do it. He sent the devil down to do these things. Your God, Jeremiah, according to your Bible, brother, have you forgotten what your Bible teaches? Your God did that.
The Christians always bring some gay stuff into the mix.
I'm on mute.
First of all, brother, I'm not a Christian. And second of all, if it's in your creation story, it is what it is. Uladu Marie, the god of Nigeria, one of the gods of Nigeria, you should come down and have familiar sex, familiar intercourse with the men. Give them all that they need. This is in their creation story. This is in their mythos or creation story, however you want to put it. And the reason why that the Nigerian men do not really respect women, according to them, is because they feel that their God was taken away from them by the women because the women caught Ula Marie and the men having sex, and they scared their God off. But y'all want to talk about our God? Y'all want to talk about our God being with Mary? Your God came down here, you West African God came down here and slept with a man, with men's. But you want us to follow that bullshit? Come on, man. See, they want to throw rocks and they put their hands behind their back. They don't want to talk about what's going on. Look now, Hassar coming in trying to blame the bullshit on us. Right, that's what they do. I got him though, family. Watch. I got him.
Hey, Sa Netas.
No, I hear you. We hear you.
Okay, cool. You go ahead, moderate. Every time I get Polight in the corner, you kind of come and help him. Let me say, like he'll be all right. Let his hand go on this time. Let his hand go. I like brother. He got some questions he need to answer. Cause I don't never see him address what's going on over there in West Africa. Never. All I see him do is attacking the Bible. So what I'm saying to you, do you have a problem with what's going on in West Africa with trichosis? Yes or no?
I have a problem with the things you're suggesting. That doesn't speak for the whole country of Nigeria, nor does it speak for the whole of Africa.
Is that right?
And for any aspect of pedophilia or child abuse is a crime against humanity, especially the black family. And I don't condone or support it. I don't know why you mention cultures that I don't identify with. Just because my DNA say I'm from Nigeria don't mean I agree with everything that takes place in Nigeria. And that goes for anybody of any place or ethnicity that they have. Just because you would have a genetic affinity to a place doesn't mean you're in conformity with all the decision making, whether it's ancestors of old or present day. So please stop bringing up random cultures that will do things that I disagree with and then ask me what I feel about it as though I confide in the same belief system or construct. I don't know who these entities are that you're talking about, but verily if anyone's doing those things, I don't agree with it. I don't believe in it. And definitely if God is at the head of it, I ain't going to believe in it at all. I don't care what you call the name of that God. I don't believe in it. I refuse to.
That's true.
You stop with that. Don't bring it on.
So listen, Polight. So it works both ways, my brother. Because you just threw out some random Hebrew Israelite stuff that's going on that don't reflect on me. So you can't have it both ways, my dear brother.
Brother, I was making an example.
It's my turn to speak. Have some discipline, brother. Last time I let you do that, you interrupted me 48 times. I got it on tape. All right. But this time, Starlight ain't going to save you. Now, this is what I want. You say over there in Africa, yeah, you in the ring with 7,000 now. See, Black Jesus Minister with a little light on you. You see what I'm saying? It's all good. But listen to this, Arnetta. They say the black women, we got to attack West Africa real quick because, a lot of these brothers are telling us to get back to African spirituality. Now, they're over there killing children over in Africa. I got the references and everything, peer-reviewed articles. This how I get down now, son. I got the peer-reviewed articles.
You should be careful when you do that. You know why? Because y'all teach that nothing happens without the power and will of God. So when you keep on promoting this thing about they killing these kids in Africa and doing this, who's behind who's their head leader in charge? See, you don't understand.
Stop right there, Sa Netas. Because like I say, even during biblical times, everybody did not believe in the Most High God. A lot of these people, a lot of these countries, a lot of these cultures got their own God that they believe in. So you got to look in the mirror, especially if you don't. See, we know why we're in the condition that we're in today, because we ain't following the law, statutes, and commandments. But these people that's affected by this trichosis, they don't even believe in the biblical God. They have their own God. So you cannot blame their condition on our God. That's all I'm saying.
If you don't believe that, then stop teaching the Bible. Stop talking about God as the Almighty. Stop talking about God as omnipresent, omniscient, and nothing happens without the power and will of God. Because when you teach that, then you got to put your God at the forefront as the one who's the leader and allowing all this to happen. He sends the devil down to do his work. He works for God. Don't you get it? Satan works for God. Satan sent him down to earth to see who he can conquer, to see who he can defeat.
You see how Sa Netas trying to say Polight? This is what he do, y'all. Pay attention.
And he goes back up and tells God, yo, listen, I was only able to get this one. Where was you at? God said, yo, where was you at, devil? He said, I was to and fro, seeking whom I may devour. That's what he's telling your God.
Amen.
Hold up, God and the devil is having a goddamn personal conversation about what are you talking about, Jeremiah? So you be careful when you keep saying this is going on in Africa and that's going on as though it's our fault when you know that it's your God fault.
So now look, they're going to blame it on our guy.
Now watch this. Now, they also have, see what's going on right here with the tribe in Ghana? They don't believe, listen, they don't believe in the Christian Bible. They don't believe in our God. They have their own omnipresent, omnipotent God. So their God is responsible for them. You see what I'm saying? So you can't blame our God if they don't even believe in our God. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is we got a serious problem over there. Because listen, if you was still an apple, Sa Netas, over with the West African spirituality and culture over there, you still an apple. If you got a young daughter, a niece, or a young cousin, they want the priest will make you send her to slavery. She can be 6 years old and they having sex with her right now. And you know who's over there trying to get them free from this trichosis? It's people who believe in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? It's people who believe in the Bible that's right now over there today working with these people trying to get these children free. Now, you can't say
Look.
Can somebody free somebody?
Look. These niggas laughed at that information. Are you serious? That's a serious thing that's going on. But these niggas laugh. You know why? Because they don't have an answer for it. They don't have a rebuttal for it. They know this shit is going on. Slavery in 2019 is going on in the west coast of Africa. Slavery, pedophilia, and rape of 6-year-old, 7-year-old children. But you niggas want to talk about something that happened 2,000 years ago, which y'all don't even say is real. Y'all say it's a fairy tale one breath, then you want to try to put the onus on us and say this happened like it was real. Which one is it, nigga? You can't have it both ways.
That God don't want to be free. Let me ask you a question, Jeremiah. Can I that God don't want me to free? Yes or no?
can you free somebody that God don't want you to free?
Can I free somebody that God don't want to be free?
Well, this is what's going down.
So no,
What they're doing, they're going over there giving them cows in exchange for the young girl. This is a serious topic.
This is serious. You telling me God is not serious now, huh? All of a sudden, God ain't serious now.
I thought I was going in on Polight. You saving them again, my friend. Play this with me in your interrogation.
Yeah, brother.
Hey, Jeremiah, let me respond to some of the things you're saying, brother.
Okay, but see, I wasn't done yet, but go ahead. So are you saying to me, West African spirituality is no good? Can you tell us this right now?
No, we ain't say that, brother.
No, not you, John. No, I'm talking about Brother Polight. Come on.
Hey, let Brother Polight respond, brother. Come on, man. You got so many times to speak. Let Brother Polight respond to all that.
So you're saying trichosis slavery is nonsense? Is that what you're telling me?
Hey, don't worry, Jeremiah. Take your time, Jeremiah. Take your time.
Is that what Sambo telling me?
Man, I'll go in on my topic later, but I know that if you live in the United States, you consider the debtor. You consider it a part of the straw man scheme that the United States has formulated for all of y'all, for all of us. So
okay,
we'll talk about that later, about the Marine Admiralty law that they have us underneath. Polight knows about that. Polight can speak about that.
Sambo, when you say that I was screwing out nonsense, you acting like your name. This is very important, my friend.
Hey, Jeremiah, you gotta stay focused. You just telling Sa Netas to allow me to speak. Now you going somewhere. You deviate.
Go ahead, Brother Polight.
Let me make this clear. I have a mind of my own. There are varying forms of African spirituality that I make subscriptions to. And I may not agree with everything within the confines of those systems.
Now, there's some African spirituality systems that he adhered to. In his next breath, you hear him say he don't give a F about any African spirituality system. You see what I'm saying? This brother is double-minded. You see what I'm saying? I catch him all the time. Pay attention, y'all. Watch the words that come out of his mouth.
But I may find things that I say, okay, I'm with that part of it. And it's my right, because I don't have to believe 100% of anybody. Because I don't know nobody on the planet I 100% agree with. So how am I join an organization and then say I believe and agree with everything they say 100%? That's not real. That's why I believe religion is so fake. Because religion and now they believe everything that they say to the letter. But you can't find one person on the planet who agree with everything they say to the letter. Don't you know men constructed these religions? So you're going to lie to yourself and say you believe in all that, not realizing that men had to be the ones to convey the message to you in the first place? So let me say this, my brother. You got something against West Africa. I don't know what it is, but they have a lot of beautiful West African systems that I find to be very appealing. Yet I may not agree with everything. So watch this. You said that these entities have their own God, as far as the Africans that's abusing children and doing all that other stuff. They got their own God. And you say that as though your God isn't the most prevalent God. Now I gotta wonder, is someone else's God, do they have more power than your God? Because you over here talking about that's their God. That's not our God. But isn't your God the real God? Or fake gods also have power. What are you talking about? Ain't your God the one and only, the true and the living God? The supreme grand being? Can't the supreme grand being say, yo, stop abusing those people that don't know no better over here? Or you're saying that the fake God has more power and immunity from the real God. So watch this. Then you also say, and guess what? It's people that believe in the Bible that's over there trying to stop it. Well, don't you know people that believe in the Bible enslaved us, brother?
Whoa,
so what
start right there. Start right there. We got to start right there, everybody. We got to start right there. Because, see, now he on some bullshit. I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of the West African tribes, it was a tribal wars going on. And a lot of these West African tribes had their own spiritual systems. And they were going against each other. And the one that won that war would enslave the other one and sell the people to the white man. So don't leave out that part. A hold of our Bible and they use it to their advantage. But what I'm telling you, it was tribal wars going on in Africa. And these people, some of them didn't even have the Bible. And they were selling each other. The victor would sell them to Europeans, to Muslims. But they seem to leave that part out for some reason. They seem to leave that part out. I'm not going to let them do it. Let's keep it moving.
Do with that. You're saying people that believe in the Bible are the ones trying to stop the abuse. So I want to know, what about the people that believe in the Bible that had a church above the dungeon where they enslaved us before they shipped us off by the transatlantic slave trade by John Hawkins and Queen Elizabeth?
All right, let me make one more point too. And then some of the tribes took over that dungeon and ran the Europeans out. But you would think they would stop. You would think they would stop the commerce and trade. No, they continue to sell slaves as well. But see, they don't want to put that part in there. They don't want to add that part. So then you should be bringing out the good and the bad, and not what you want to expose. That's being dishonest to our community. That's what Polight do. That's what he do, family.
When you go to Cape Coast in Ghana, okay, when you go to Ghana at the Cape Coast, there's a church right above the dungeon for the males. Those people believe in the Bible.
That's a fact.
So
hey, Polight, can I say something real quick? Hey, the same time. Hold on real quick. Let me just say something real quick.
See, then it was my turn to respond. Here comes Sambo. Here come Mark G. Here come Kennedy. You see what I'm saying? It's 5 against 1. Keep that in mind, y'all.
At the same time, the white man had the Bible in their hand. They was raping my grandmother, my sister, my brother. But with the Bible in their hand talking about you should love thy neighbor, you should read this book. But at the same time, Dick Gregory said the term mother effer came from the terminology back in the day when there was a black boy effing his own mother blindfolded. They put a bag over their head and let them F each other. But this is the same time the King James Version Bible was in the hand of a white man preaching to these young brothers and young sisters that you should believe in Jesus Christ, but at the same time raping my people. How in the hell am I going to believe in something in a fictitious in this book when they enslaving my people? That don't make no damn sense.
All right, now let me get to what I'm saying. Now, see, you want to blame everything on the Bible. First, let me answer Polight. All right, Brother Polight, you were saying something about our God. It's just because I pointed out the fact that these people don't even believe in my God, but they have in their own tradition, their own culture, their own stories. They have an omnipresent, omnipotent God that's watching them get raped, pedophile, murdered, and these people don't even believe in Yahuwah, and you want us to blame our God. No, it don't work like that. You don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got a Jesus piece? You see what I'm saying? Brother, you got to take responsibility for yourself and your own people. If they ain't believing in this God, and they believe in another God, that's on them. They got to look at their God and say, what's going wrong? Just like when we know why we're enslaved from our God, because we have not followed the law, statutes, commandments. So we take full responsibility for what the condition that we in. But now you want to put your condition unto us when you don't even believe in our God. So yes, our people are any people who believe in the Bible that is coming over there, giving these people cows to get these women out of slavery. So there's a lot of foul, sick stuff going on in West Africa. You want to talk about our God being a pedophile? Well, what about what's going on right now? Right now in 2000, you got priests in Ghana. Priests in Ghana right now raping 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds. And you ain't got a problem with that. But you want to talk about a guy that you said that wasn't even real. One minute you say Yeshua ain't even real. Now you telling me it is? You talking about Yeshua, Joseph slept with Mary. You know, but and then in the next breath, you want to say it's an imaginary story. You can't have it both ways. So you telling me this really happened? See, Brother Polight, you don't want those folks to send it down. Brother Jesus Minister was being nice to you because I told him to chill out.
We have a hard time believing in your God. See, some of the Hebrews can be honest and be truthful and let us know that God and the devil works together, that God is the one that sends the devil down to do all of his killing. The devil is a hitman for God. Can you be at least honest and tell us the truth? Is the devil a hitman for God, yes or no?
Is the devil a hitman for God?
That's a good question.
Let's see, you ain't gonna like my answer, Sa Netas.
Is the devil God's hitman, yes or no?
I will say that
Be honest, brother.
he manipulates men to do evil.
Who's that?
And the Most High created good. Let's get back on the topic, though,
stop. Jeremiah, stop.
Let's get back on the topic.
I'm asking you a question, and I need you to be just a yes or no answer. Is the devil a hitman for God? Does God send the devil to work, to do his bidding, to go amongst the people, kill them, come back and let them know, yeah, I done took care of that. I took care of that, God. Yes or no?
Okay, sir, let me answer this for you. I'm answering in your own words. You have said that Satan don't have any bodies in the Bible. No bodies at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with your answer.
I would like to turn your attention to a couple of brothers who I asked this question to. Let's listen. Pastor Russ, my bad. I just want to ask you a quick question. Is it true that the devil works for God? Like the devil can't do nothing without the power and consent of God?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, that is true.
Now, mind you, this is a pastor who I'm talking to. Let's go on. That the devil is like a hitman for God. it like that. I'll put it like, I'll say this, that whatever God wants Satan to do, Satan does it.
Did you hear that, Jeremiah? From a pastor. He said, whatever God wants Satan to do, he does it. Let's continue.
Whatever God allows Satan to do, Satan does it. Hello?
Hey, Israel, Sa Netas, can I ask you one question? And I'm going to let you know that I am recording. Can I ask you a question about the Bible? Now, this is Israel doctrine. We're talking about an Israelite now. Let's see what he says. One question. I'm not live. I'm just recording. I want to ask you, because Zodiac, me and Zodiac had a discussion. And Zodiac said that the devil don't just go kill people or kill on his own. He needs the will and permission from God. Do you agree with that? Does God have to give Satan the power to kill, or does Satan go on his own?
Satan wants to God, and God will give us permission to carry out the act that he wants to carry out.
Okay. Did you hear that? Satan can't take a life without the power and authority of your God, bro. Listen. Look, them niggas don't represent me, Israel Doctor, and these two preachers that he got on here. So, in other words, Satan is a hitman for God. Whatever, remote. Yeah. So, in other words, Satan is a hitman for God. Oh, man, what's slipping? Yeah. Damn.
Throw the bomb on that side. Throw the bomb on that.
His video was up.
Did you? Oh shit.
He's on mute.
Yeah, but damn, I made a mistake and took it off. You hear me? Yo, you hear me?
I hear you.
Damn, I made a mistake and cut the shit off.
You know.
It's
I hear him.
I don't know how you
I hear him. He's still on mute. He got to unmute it himself.
There we go.
All right, yeah. Can you hear me now?
No, so I want you to deal with that. What do you say to that, man? So now,
West Africa.
honest and say that.
Yeah, about West Africa. I'm gonna get back on that. So
Well, you said they got a few different guys. You said you got your guy and West Africa got their guy. And we was just focusing on the Christian guy.
What I'm saying, Jeremiah, is do you agree with that? Because you can talk all the stuff you want about West Africa and what's going on in there. Your God is at the head of it. Your God is the top dog in charge, and he sent Satan down to do all of that stuff that was going on in Africa. Do you agree? Yes or no?
I don't agree with Satan being his hitman. I said it before, but now I thought about it. I told you once a year. I did tell you once a year. You know I did. I did. Hey, I had to sit back and think about it. Hey, so now listen. I had to sit back and think about it because I'm like, well, you know, men have a free will to do things on this earth, whether you believe it or not. And see, we make decisions, and you either have to face the consequences because the Most High put good and evil on this earth. Now let's get back to West Africa because you let
and I'm sorry, Polight, to be taking this over, but this shit is coming back. I gotta come. Every time he say something, open his mouth.
He's saving you again, Polight. I told you when you get
Jeremiah, whether I believe it or not, Jeremiah has a free will. According to the Bible, they don't have a free will because
No free will.
When Pharaoh wanted to do something, Satan came and hardened his heart. When God was telling this man to impregnate this woman and he didn't want no parts of it, God killed him for not impregnating the woman when he pulled out and his semen went on the floor. So how
Polight.
How
Polight, aren't you Polight? Ask him the same question. Like, minister.
How does man have a free will when every time man is trying to do something, God always interacts? For example, God lies. He throws spirits of lies. He does these things over and over and over. But go ahead, I'm gonna fall back for a minute.
Yeah.
Let's go. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead, my brother.
Brother Sa Netas, you know, you every time I get on Polight in the corner, you come save him, man. Let his hand go.
Never.
Let his hand go this time. Now, Sambo, you need to stop cooning, brother, because you told me earlier that with the information I was bringing out is nonsense. This is real life situation. Do you understand that in Malawi, Malawi, you know what they do with 10-year-old kids over there in West Africa? What they do, they take them in there and they make them have sex. It's called the confronting the sexual rite of passage. I know you don't want to hear this, but we can go, you know what, I'm going to take you to Egypt. Jeremiiah Judah is going to take you to a trip all around Africa. Okay? That's what we're going to do today at the Lions Den Academy of Education and Information.
That ain't nothing new underneath the sun, bro. Ain't nothing new. That ain't new. We know they've been doing that.
Let me tell you what they doing, what they did over there. Ancient Egyptians are called retainer sacrifices. Have anybody of y'all ever heard of this? And you want us to go back to this? To Kemetic science? So that means if we're going to go back to Kemetic science, you got to follow all the ways in the custom. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. You see, now what they did with the pharaohs, it says, a retainer sacrifice is a type of human sacrifice in which pharaoh and occasionally other high court nobility will have servants killed after their pharaoh's death. And you want us to go to this? We going back.
But like, he just disregarded everything I said about Satan coming down to earth, God doing this, and God gave him the power. He disregarded all of that, Polight. And he said, you want me to go back to this? This is what your God did. Jeremiah, we didn't do that. Like, we did this, Polight, and this is what you want me to go back to?
The devil is the hitman for Jesus. The devil is the hitman.
Jeremiah is all this stuff.
Hey, 7,000 taking on the whole damn panel, boy. I'm telling you, hey, Polight, I'm a different beast. I got my references. See, last time we made a debate, it was freestyle.
Man,
So we took the white woman got out of the bus, because this is the same guy that cheats.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Yeah,
Hey, Jeremiah.
Hold up, I got him caught. Hold up, Sambo. This the same. Then we got your tape saying it. I got the timestamp and everything. He said, no, that's what my wife said. Nah, my brother, we got you saying it as well.
But Jesus can turn water into wine, but can't put food on the black lady's table or the black man's table. He can turn water into wine, but can't answer my prayers when I said my lights is off. That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no damn sense, bro. How can the hell can he feed the multitude with 2 fishes, 2 loaves of bread, 4 fucking bags of fucking whatever crawfish? But can't put fucking 2 loaves of bread on my table.
So you can go back 2,000 years, but I can't go back and tell you about what they used to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no parts of 7,000.
Polight, speak on it, bro. Polight, speak on it, brother.
Wait for Jeremiah to allow me to get my chance to speak.
Please.
He's trying to protect you.
Nah, let speak so we can give clarity on what the hell we speaking about.
Bro, Sambo, cut it out. Now, if you want to go one-on-one with 7,000, set it up and I'll destroy you. I set it up.
I would love to.
No help. You won't have no help. But go ahead. Hey,
don't be, bro. Hey, I got Jesus on my side. It's okay.
You got the West African demons that put your black ass in slavery if you're still an apple. Right now in 2019, my dear brother.
Okay, brother. Go ahead, brother. Like, go ahead.
Go ahead, brother. Polite. Look, I protect you. Go ahead, brother. Polite.
Oh,
it's all good, man. Come on.
I love you too. 7,000.
Tonight, at the end of the day, like I said, the war kick off. I don't care what y'all believe in. Real talk.
I hear you. So let me just respond to some of this stuff, my brother. You keep making it sound like child abuse only happens in West Africa. It happens all over the world, brother. Child abuse happens all over the world. This thing you got for West Africa, I don't know where it's coming from. Nobody's talking about ancient Kemet. Nobody's talking about the black woman being God.
Look, now he don't want to talk about the black woman being God. Now he don't want to talk about ancient Kemet. Now he don't want to talk about West African custom spirituality and beliefs. All he want to do is attack the Bible. Pay attention.
You're talking about your God. Seems like, correct me if I'm wrong. Is your God the true and living God? Is your God the supreme being? Is your God the most high amongst all other so-called gods?
Hello, Rollo.
Is your God the one and only? And is every other God false?
Is that a question?
Yes. Jeremiah, is there only one God?
Not according to you. According to me.
Stop, real quick. See, I have misinformation. This is what you're telling me. You have the real information. So based on your real information, what is your estimate? That there's only one God, right?
This is what I said. If the people believed in my God, then things would be happening to them. So yes, it is
one God.
Answer question.
So the question, Sa Netas.
Go ahead, Polight.
Is there only one God according to you? Are you worshiping the true and living God? Everybody else got the false gods. Are you dealing with the true and living God?
Yes, I am.
And it's only one God, correct?
According to the Hebrew Israelites that deal with them, yes.
Yes. So since there's only one God, it makes sense to hold him accountable because now we believe in what you're saying. We're making mistakes. So since there's only one God, right, we're going to hold the people doing the abuse in Africa, like the people doing the abuse in America, on your God's watch. Because everybody else God is fake any damn way. That's what we're saying. Is that fair?
No, you want me to tell you why it's not fair? Because what you're doing, you're playing games, Polight.
That's not, oh my God, Jeremiah.
No, I'm saying.
Let me ask you for something. You need a moderator today. Come on, son. Let me get him. Because see, I know you still sleeping over there.
I shouldn't have never tried to convert, but you convert. What you tell me? You might have won me over today, and I'm gonna say, yo, this is the true and living God. There's only one God. Everybody else is a false God. Now that I'm a part of your organization, now you're one God. Now what are you gonna tell me about all the BS and the
I'm gonna say yes. Our God is the true, living God, the best, and you gotta come to Him with your full heart. You can't be up here half-stepping. Now, if you don't, like, see, these people that this stuff is going on with them, they ain't rocking with them. So they're getting punished.
Bro, that don't make sense, Jeremiah.
Yeah, they're not moving with. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Let me finish my thought. Just think about it. Do you see the Hebrew Israelites in slavery right now?
Yes. Y'all work for the white man.
Right.
Y'all in slavery?
You think that?
No, hell no. 10 years clean, my brother. Oh, you want to curse? Hell no.
You not working for a white man?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
I got too much brains in my head.
Money there, right?
Money is not specific to white people, bro. The international, the IMF is not specific to white people, bro.
If you got his money, you pay taxes to the white man?
No, bro. The IMF, money is not specific to white people, bro.
Right now to this day, y'all.
Money is not specific to white people.
Jeremiah, that's not the point, Jeremiah.
No, see, let's get back to my point so I can explain on you.
Jeremiah,
you said.
You see how Jeremiah, I'm taking on the whole panel. All of them. Jeremiah, chill out.
you gotta have a whole heart. You gotta have full faith.
Sambo.
Yo, my grandma has that same heart you talk about.
Yo, everybody relax. I'm gonna have to let y'all go, and I gotta keep Brother Polight and let Jeremiah go, or y'all can stay here and listen. But I would like to have Jeremiah and Brother Polight.
And Sa Netas, I don't know why you didn't throw them off, because they did not pay no attention to what you just said, brother.
Go back and forth right now. So I need everybody else to just relax.
Yeah.
Just relax and let these two Jeremiah, where you at?
Keeping man quiet. Wait.
Who? G, you want to say something, brother?
No, Mark G high.
Go ahead.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, I'm rocking with Polight, man. I don't know what the hell Jeremiah talking about.
Hey, I'm gonna win you over one day.
Yo.
Go ahead, Mark G.
He just sound like another Black Jesus to me, so I'm just, listening to the entertainment right now. But
Brother Polight and Jeremiah.
Let me tell you what's interesting.
Hey, Mark G, hold up, Polight. Hey, good man. It's
All right, come on, Jeremiah. Go ahead, Polight.
All right, so listen, Jeremiah. This is what's interesting. Now we need to know why God has it in for you Hebrew. Because
hey, Polight, real quick. Jeremiah,
He said, why do the Most High have it in for us? He said, why do the Most High have it in for us Hebrew Israelites? Well, the Most High love us, but He's a jealous God. We as a people, we start adhering to other deities, other gods, these false gods. We stop following the laws, statutes, and commandments, and start doing the things of the land that we were in. So He punished us for that. We know why we're in the condition that we're in. We know this. Let that be noted in the document.
Homeboy at? Where your leader at? For the FOP.
Hey, Quana, he want to come on and set that up.
Bring him in right now so you can have a little backup.
I don't need no bad. They I was handling all five of y'all, beating y'all up. So, hey.
Yeah, you killing us.
Yeah, I know. You had to come in and say it Polight. But hey,
All right, go
Jeremiah,
ahead, Polight.
everybody else is going through hell because they don't believe in the true living God and they're not following His laws, statutes, and commandments. You Hebrew Israelites are living in the same condition that we're living in present day, which means that y'all know better than the rest of all the other people you criticizing and condemning because you're subject to the same oppression. So why is it we should follow your ways? Because obviously God is punishing your ass too. So why should we follow you any more than anybody else? Because God ain't giving y'all no leeway. Ain't nobody walking down here on these streets saying, damn, I need to be part of the Israelites because it's clear God is protecting them more than He's protecting the rest of us black folk. Ain't nobody walking around here seeing the distinction amongst how y'all are being oppressed versus how we're being oppressed. No one thinks you're living a better life because God is helping you out.
That's a good
All right?
point.
So what are we supposed to do?
Let me tell you something, brother. Let me
Good
tell you
point,
something.
Jeremiah. I want you to address that right there, what he just said.
Okay, let me get into my flow before you help him out.
Go ahead, brother.
Let me tell you something, man. Since we've been out of slavery, you understand the people has used the Bible to help us get out of a lot of conditions. A lot of people that use the Bible have set up programs in the neighborhood, these churches. I'm gonna go with the churches. They feed the homeless. They put up a GED program for us. You see, they do clothing drives. They give away food. You don't see nobody who believe that whatever y'all believe in out there, their organization out there helping in the black community get people off drugs. Whereas these organizations, these non-believers, all I see is charities, for people who believe in the Bible. I don't see y'all. Now he want to ask me, you can't speak for all of the Hebrew Israelites, bro. You can't say that we ain't living good. You can't say that, bro.
I didn't say that. I didn't.
What did you say? You said.
I said y'all living subject to the same conditions that we're living. Between the people who don't believe in your God versus you Hebrew Israelites that do believe in your God, and we don't see a specific distinction amongst how we're being oppressed in society. I don't think no one's walking around. The whole black community is not saying, yo, but you know one thing, them Hebrew Israelites, they live better than everybody else because they follow God. I think God really on their side. We don't see one model community. If that be the case, I might as well join the pale Jews because they look like they living better, following their God than the
They the synagogue of Satan, bro. Don't do it.
I mean, don't deviate. Stay
Don't
focused.
do that. Okay, well, now. Let's flip the point. Your non-belief, your atheism, because basically you're atheist, my brother. You're an atheist. Okay, I'm gonna say to you, I just told you. Where's you getting this test at? Where's you getting these statistics at? You're making this up as you go. You don't have no proof. Hold up. Give me 10 seconds. You don't have no test showing that, okay, Brother Polight went out and did a survey of 100 black men, and they all said that because I don't believe in the Bible, or I believe in the Bible, or if I don't, this is this, and this is that. You haven't done that, so you're making assumptions. So we can't go by what you're saying right now, bro.
Hey, did you hear what he said, brother?
Yo, so
Did you hear what he's asked, what he's saying to you, bro?
All right,
He's talking about your living conditions. What makes your living conditions better than those who are in the community who don't believe in God? Shouldn't your condition, shouldn't the Hebrews' living conditions be so much better than everybody else's?
Let me answer that.
Because y'all the ones that believe in the Most High God, the most powerful. That's what he's saying to you.
Okay, well, let me tell you why. Let me get to it. Okay, you know what? Look, you know why things ain't really going the best way they should be?
Why?
Because a lot of us are still in sin. A lot of us are still doing things that's against the Bible. Man, we come to this, wait a minute. When we come back to this, what kind of answer do you want me to give you, my dear brother?
I'm just saying, man.
I'm just saying, listen. You asked me why things ain't going the best way that because a lot of us are doing things that we ain't supposed to be doing.
No, you worse than us then, right?
that's right.
I never said
Because
we was better than y'all.
No, listen. You are worse than us. The Hebrews are worse than we are. And y'all coming to try to tell us something, and y'all can't get it right. Y'all are worse than us, and this is why your God is punishing you. But look at me. I've been working for myself. Polight been working for himself. You know.
So now watch this. So now that we know this, right? Why would I join them knowing that God is presently punishing them?
Exactly. That's a good point.
You know
so
what?
why should we join you if God is punishing your ass?
Answer me why you join. No, the question is, why should I join y'all?
We don't want you to join us.
So you don't want your fellow black man to join, but you rather sit at the round table with a whole bunch of white people, because you are on record saying that your money ain't no good for your own black people.
Hey, 7,000. He wants you to choose for yourself, brother. He wants you to choose for yourself.
And we got cool Polight. This is what we got. This brother just said we got.
Okay, now let me do this.
And we don't want to do.
So, Polight, what we need to do is talk about what we talked about earlier. How come most of the disrespect come from the religious people? Remember we talked about that earlier? They talk about killing kids. I'm gonna kill your mother. I'm gonna kill your father. Oh, you a cool, Polight, and Sambo this. And how come all the level of disrespect we get come from those who got it right?
What you mean, Sambo this and Sambo that? This nigga called himself Sambo. That's his name. He know who he is. Sambo. What the hell he talking about? And then he called Garfield a coon. He on record. Let's go.
That's racism. That's racism at its best.
It's the frustration because they run out of ammunition when it comes to facts to confirm that they're dealing with the true and living God. He honestly is frustrated because he know he can't validate anything that he's postulating to us. He's out of gas in the tank. He drove us this far, and now we're nowhere. There's not another gas exit for another 80 miles. His tank only can handle 15 max. Okay, this is the problem that we're dealing with these brothers. We just asked him a very sensible question. He kept trying to defer our attention to somebody else's God over and over. We said, brother, we're submitting to your God. We believe in your God now. Your God, according to you, is the true and living God, and there's only one God, correct? Yes. So please stop telling us about other people's gods, because according to you, those gods are fake. Meaning if they're fake, they don't even have no real power. So now that we finally got him to admit there's only one God, the true and living God, and he happens to be the lucky lottery winner who wound up into an organization he recently just joined. He recently just joined the organization, and now he officially got the real God. He's
then come to find out.
Watch this.
Watch this. He said, hold on. We talking about speculation. In one moment, he said that the devil is the hitman of God, and in another moment,
No.
I'm talking. Hold on, brother. So in one moment, the devil's the hitman for God. The next moment, a couple weeks later, you know what, I thought about it and changed my mind. So, brother, you wasn't even referencing any of this from God. God's not talking to you. I get this information out the Bible. You're making this up as you go. From one week to the next, you change your mind about who the devil is in retrospect to God. So why should we take anything you say serious from this point forward? Because you're not being fair by telling us things that we're thinking you're referencing God about. But in turn, these are your own personal reservations. You're still searching yourself. You're joining new organizations. Tell you the truth, you may not even know what the hell is going on. You might not know your right from your left, depending on what religion is telling you, and if that's what you're relying on. And we won't know our right from our left if we listen to you. You're not sure about anything you're talking about, my brother. You just said you just said the devil was the hitman of God 2 weeks later. You just said that. So this means you're making it up as you go, brother. You're making it up as you go.
All right. Thank you. Man, that's a long-winded question. Now, this coming from a guy, first I'm going to address Sa Netas. Because he just got on me for calling somebody a coon. But then last week, he just called Garfield a coon. Let that be known and documented.
Yo, Sa, your mute is on. Yo.
He trying to mute me.
We don't believe in the God. We're saying, how come all the religious people are coming with the name calling, disrespecting children, disrespecting wives? See, we don't say we following this perfect and loving God. You see, so I can say cool, I can say all of this. You're the righteous one, brother. Right?
Righteous. Okay, all right. I'll give you that. You are righteous, so you can call Garfield a coon. Now, let's get you Polight real quick before you mute me. All right? Yeah, you call. Go ahead. I'll let you start calling them coons instead of me. I'm trying to be the righteous one. All right? But a coon is a coon is a coon is a coon. You know what I mean? If you walk like a coon, you quack like one, you're a coon. Period. That ain't nothing big. Hey, that's righteous judgment. Period. Now, with Polight, he just said, how can we believe this guy? Well, guess what? One week, he was Dr. Malachi York's guy. I know you don't want to hear it. The next week, we see him praying to a white man on a dollar bill, talking about, oh, my God, it's my religion. Well, religion requires a king.
That's commerce. That's commerce.
Hold up, Sambo. Stop shucking and diving for a minute. All right. And then the next week, he says the woman can create life without men. How do we know what to believe with this guy? And then the next week he gets on TV and says, F the black community. F y'all. Y'all ain't shit to me no more. Y'all ready for the white folks. But how can we put our trust into this guy? So you can't throw rocks and put your hand behind your back, brother. Bro, you don't need to save him, Sambo. I thought you gonna get these guys off the line, Sa Netas.
Jeremiah Judah, brother Jeremiah
Judah. You know what I'm saying? No, hold up. Now tell us why did you change from being Dr. Malachi, your God, and then you flip to the hold your face. I got you. It's gonna be okay. Now, look at me. Look at 7,000. Hey, look over here. It's gonna be okay. Hey, now look. Now tell us why did you go from, I know you don't want to talk about it, but the people want to know. What made you leave Dr. Malachi York and then you switched to the black woman guy? Can you explain that? Go ahead, go.
Jeremiah, I'm not going to keep having the same conversation. I said we started. Please, brother, stop saying the same things over and over.
I answer the same questions every time I come on the show.
Let me finish.
Don't Sa Netas.
Brother, let me finish.
Yes, sir. Let him answer.
See? Look, Sa Netas. Look. Even Sa Netas know. I answer the same goddamn questions every time I come on the show. Sa Netas asks me the same damn questions every time. And I answer to the best of my ability. He don't want to talk about how he, one minute he was talking about Dr. Malachi York was his God. Then the next minute he said the black woman is God and money is God. You know, F the black community. He don't want to answer that shit. Why? I mean, you said it. I mean, come on, brother. Let's keep it moving. This one now. Let's keep
same questions over and over every time you get put in a corner about one question. There's only one question. Brother, I said I'm willing to submit today and confide in your God if we could just get through a few particulars. That's what I'm telling you, brother. I'm done with everything right now. I'm telling you this, for real, brother. I'm done with everything. And all you want to offer me is chastisement. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm just talking to you, brother. Listen, brother. I'm done with everything else. I want to believe in your God because I'm tired of going back to Israelites. And out of all the different sects and denominations, this special one that you recently chose, FOPE, I'm going to deal with that one. So now that I believe, I want to believe, I'm going to say that. I want to believe that what you're saying is true.
What's this?
Okay? So now that I want to believe what you're saying is true, please stop deferring my attention away from your God, because I'm about to join y'all organization. Provided you can just point out a few particulars.
You just said you didn't want to join with us, or you didn't want me to join with you. Now you're being a contradiction.
No,
now, hold on. Let me ask you this. Wait a minute, bro.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Brother, stop. There's no reason for me to say that I want you to join me if my conversation is I'm in the endeavor to join you. That's why I said we're not asking you to join us. I'm telling you I'm interested in what you got going on. So it's not a contradiction. You don't do that. You don't have to do that. So now that I'm saying I'm taking you serious, and there's only the one and true living God, and FOPE amongst other Hebrew Israelites, y'all the ones with the actual God. Never mind the thousands of other sects, religions, and denominations. Never mind all the 20, 30 different Hebrew Israelite groups that exist. You guys are the ones who got it correct. That's what I'm willing to say. Out of the probability, you won the lucky lottery. You're the one that actually has true and living God and understands Him the most. Now that you've postulated this, now that you've suggested this to me, I'm gonna take you serious, because I don't want to live in an eternity of damnation. I don't want to get in trouble when I die. When I had an opportunity to talk to Jeremiah Judah 700, came into this world and actually got a chance to profess or attest to the true and living God, and I turned my head. So no, I don't want to die like that. I want the truth, my brother. How the heck do I know? How do I know that amongst these thousands of different religious sects and denominations, how can I be sure that Jeremiah Judah and FOPE, you guys got the true account of God? How do you know this? Did God tell you personally that this is the right camp for you to get in? How do you know you're dealing with the one true and only God and you're in the right organization?
That's a good question. I want to hear this.
Because I want to join if God is really with you.
Uh-oh, go ahead. Let's let him answer. Jeremiah is on you, brother.
Okay, cool. Now, see, what he failed to realize is, see, me personally, I pray, so I have a personal relationship with the Most High God. I have faith in His works. Okay, now that's what you gotta have. You gotta have faith. It's a one-on-one situation. I can't speak for the whole entire camp. Hold on, son, don't cut me off. Now, this brother, how can we even trust working with you with your economic plan when you're on tape saying F the black community? So are you going to go work with the black community, or are you going to work with the...
Jeremiah, did you hear the question that he asked you, brother?
Man.
What is you doing? He's getting ready to join your organization. He's asking you questions.
That nigga ain't gonna join us, man. Stop playing.
Why your organization?
Come on, y'all.
Why he should join your organization and all the other...
He being sarcastic.
IUSC, GMS, and all the other ones is not the right camp. He's saying, why should we join yours, brother? That's the question he's asking you.
Jeremiah, I do it differently. I'll do it differently.
Hold on, let me ask him a question, son.
Please, Jeremiah.
Hold on, but I know you don't want to answer this. Now, is your money good?
No, you can't answer no question until you answer first, bro. Then you can answer the question. Ask a question.
Let me tell you what might be the best. Hold on, stand by.
Hold on. Go ahead, Polight. You ask him different. Ask him different so he can understand.
But that question is giving us problems, so I'm asking something different, Brother Jeremiah.
Hey.
Are there 12 tribes of Israel that constitute God's holy congregation? Jeremiah.
He's talking. He don't even hear what you're saying.
Jeremiah, listen. Jeremiah, chill out, bro.
Jeremiah, relax, brother.
He's talking and he's not even realizing. He's not registering.
Go ahead, Polight.
right, Jeremiah. Are there 12 tribes? Are there Israel? Do you have to be one of the 12 tribes to join your Israelite community?
Yeah, bro. You're not gonna skip around. Let's go back to your other question. We're not gonna skip questions.
See what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about right there.
You ain't told the community why you fuck the community. So why should we trust you?
Every time I ask you a question,
I know, but I'm gonna tell you why my captain best. Be quiet.
I didn't ask you why you can't best, brother.
All right, let me tell you why. Let me.
I didn't ask you that.
Yeah, you did. No worries.
I didn't ask you why you can't.
Man. Hey, Sa Netas, tell him chill out.
But he didn't ask you that. You got it wrong. That's not what it's about.
What's the question, Sa Netas? Tell me this question.
I asked you, how can I be sure that amongst all the different religious denominations and sects that exist, especially the Hebrew Israelites in general, there are thousands of different religious communities that say they know God and they deal with God. How can I be sure that you are dealing with the true and living God, the one and the only? How come you know who that real God is when there's thousands of different groups? How can I be sure that you have the right one when you're talking to me about God, so I can confide and buy into this idea?
All right. Well, basically, brother, I'm going to answer for you. Okay.
Talk to you.
You're going to go off what I'm telling you, right?
Yes, I'm going off what you're talking
You got to go off what I'm telling you. You got to trust me.
Yes.
I'm going to take you to the water, but I can't make you drink. You know what I'm saying?
Got you,
What
brother.
I'm going to do.
At the bottom.
You gonna sing together or what? I come in contact, not sing. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna explain to you the benefits of this camp. I'm gonna show you that our camp is different from some of these other camps because a lot of these camps don't even associate themselves with the people of Africa. Hey, young lady, did your dad down here get school today? But anyway. Hey, beautiful daughter. But that's what I would do. I would sit you down and we would have a conversation, and I would show you some of the benefits and between us. We don't have a whole bunch of white boys in our camp.
Okay,
I mean,
that's important.
you know what I'm saying? We associate ourselves with our people from the door of no return. Meaning our people over in Africa. You see what I'm saying?
What about the brown people? How do we learn?
Son, why you got him on here?
Hey, you racist, bro. Don't be a racist Hebrew Israelite. Don't be racist, bro. We all.
I'm not being racist, but bro. Go
ahead, Jeremiah. Say
about my camp.
They were polite. Yeah.
Stay the course, brother. The true living God, the one and the only. Everybody got confused and mixed up, but you the one that knows that. I want to find out how to get that kind of connection.
If I knew your heart was genuine, I would really, I would.
know the heart. The only one that knows the heart is God, brother. It's not up to you, Jeremiah, to know if his heart is genuine or not. The only one that knows that is God. So stop acting like you God. You're not the God, brother. So come on, man.
Jeremiah, please help me believe. Jeremiah, I used to believe in Jesus. Please help me. Help me, bro.
We all need for help, Jay.
Hey, look me up on Facebook, man, and I do an individual counseling with you. Right now, this ain't the time and place. There's a time for war, there's a time for peace. There's a time for this, and there's a time for that. I'm paraphrasing. What I'm saying,
bro, Jesus' time is every time. Come on.
First, what I want you to do is listen, I want you to change your name. You can't be running around like a Sambo. I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Sambo, cut it out. Now, let's get back to Polight.
You a labelizer. Why are you gonna label me as the name that I put on the street?
Now, if Polight Hard was serious about joining this camp over here,
aren't you a scrub, man?
I would invest time.
Bro, I ain't saying about. Hey, Jeremiah, can I ask you a question?
Is he the moderator or what? Is he the question?
No, I'm asking you, bro.
Now, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what I just said? Now, if I knew Polight was serious and his heart was sincere, hey, what's up, John Hagley? What's up, fam? Don't let me find out you got an ugly Christmas sweater on drinking eggnog, nigga. Yo, let me find out. But anyway, If I knew Polight's heart was sincere, you know what I'm saying, about really coming over here and being a Hebrew Israelite, I would invest time with him and try to recruit him. But I already know that his heart is not sincere. I already know he's being sarcastic. You know what I'm saying? So why waste time and energy fooling around with him, right? That's Brother Polight. You know how he get down, y'all. Let's get back to the program. She hungry?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, shit. See,
I'm another ethnicity. You guys are you guys should represent the.
And then what you might want to do is go to.
All right, I'm sorry, brother. I had to cut you off, brother. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm still waiting on
I
you.
had to let you go.
I'm trying to answer. Yeah, let's let Poe go, man.
Alright, cool. I need to know how to connect with the true living God, so I, like you know, I'm dealing with the actual real one, not like everybody else who believes.
But you know what? Jeremiah is not going to give us no answers for life. He's going to keep referring to what's going on, what we doing, or what you've done in the past, or what we done. He ain't going to give us no answers.
It's in my heart. Jeremiah, you need to know what's in my heart in order to reveal.
Yeah, I need to know if you're serious, man, because bro, I think you're being sarcastic. I know you're not trying to tell the world right now that you want to be a Hebrew Israelite, right now.
No, I want to be close.
No. I'm wasting time and energy into
You see? I said, tell the world right now that you want to be a Hebrew Israelite. Did y'all hear what I just asked him? Hey, Elder Quinard, John Haley, Headley. Did you hear what I said? He don't really want to be no Hebrew Israelite. He being sarcastic. So why should I waste my time with this guy? Now, if he really wanted to be a Hebrew Israelite, I sent him my number. I told him I'll do a one-on-one consultation with him. You know, we're going to have to cast out, bind, and rebuke some of them demons he got out in them first. We got to get that up out of him. We got to get them demons up out of you first. Cleansing. Spiritual cleansing first before you come over here. That's what we would have to do for a person like Sa Netas. Let us call him, get his number for me. Oh, yeah, Elder Quinard, if he really want to be with FOPE, but I'm telling you, that brother ain't trying to be no Hebrew Israelite. Trust me. But anyway, that's why I didn't waste my time really trying to go into detail, family.
And to get you right, I want you to grow a beard.
Jeremiah. All right, look, here we go. Watch this. I don't want to be a Hebrew Israelite, Jeremiah.
I know you
What
don't,
I'm
nigga.
interested in is the truth. How can you tell us that you are dealing with the true and living God?
That's right.
With all of these other Hebrew camps that say the same thing. How do we know that you yourself is dealing directly with the true and living God and everybody else is wrong? Can you at least break that down?
All right, no. You're not going to get me to knock the other camps. They're dealing with the true living God. They just said they have different.
Hold up, man.
You see? Now, I said, you're not going to get up. I'm not going to knock all the other camps today. I'm not going to do that. Now, what we all have in common as Hebrew Israelites, we all deal with the same true and living Creator, Yahweh. We all agree on that. That's one thing we all agree on. What we have difference is in doctrine. Some of the things in our doctrine. Some of us is teaching about, reincarnation, and some of us is, teaching this and a little bit of that. So people have options to join this one, or just stay away from camps. We got options. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Just like all of y'all over there, non-believers, you all don't believe in the same thing. Some of you are atheists, some of you are evolutionists, some of you are Gnostics, some of you are Comedics, some of you are Nuwabian, some of you are black woman. You see? We all don't agree on the same thing 100%. You understand? Let's keep it moving. It's almost over, y'all.
Yeah, you just say that just now. When you teach that Tazoric and them don't know what the hell they talking about, Jesus and them don't know what the hell they talking about, I see all these other groups. Now you saying I'm trying to get you to go against other camps. No. What I said was...
No, I said, but they all, one thing we have in common, Sa Netas, we all believe in the same God. I never said we didn't all believe in the same God, but some of the things they teach, I don't agree with. Just like some of the things I talk about.
they would be with FOP. They would be with ISUPK, TMS, IUIC, Lions of Israel. They wouldn't be with all of that, brother. So I'm asking you, like Polight said, how can you tell us that you are dealing directly with the true and living God?
Can I go now? All right. See, now what you want me to do, now don't mute me. Let me get into it, son.
I'm not going to mute you.
Hold on, son. Hold on. I'm going to wrap it up here in 2 minutes.
Go ahead, brother.
All right, now listen. I'm not going to say that they not dealing with the same Most High God. It's just that a lot of us have a lot of differences, a little bit of differences in our doctrines. So a person might like, well, I like this going on a little bit better over here than this over here. I'm not going to sit here and knock Lions of Israel, AFP, Israelites United in Christ, and even ISUPK. They got some good things, but some of the things I don't agree with. I chose FOPE. That's the camp I chose. You see what I'm saying? But that don't mean that we're not all dealing with the same. Some of us have a little bit different understanding than others. Now let's get back. Now, let me ask one question. I'm gonna cut it short. I'm gonna get off the air. You can get somebody else. Now, Polight, can you answer one question for me? Because you ain't answered one question, brother. Can you answer one? Can you answer one question? Your economics plan.
I still want to find out about the true living God. I think it's a disgrace that you.
Yeah, I know. No. Because I know in your heart you really ain't trying to go there with me. You really ain't trying to be no Hebrew Israelite. So you don't want to answer this question because I think it's a disgrace that you got on TV and you said, fuck the people in the ghetto. Fuck your people. So how are we going to do an economic plan with you? Do you still feel the same way about your people? Answer the question.
I never said that. I never said that.
Hey, thought that he ain't being truthful? I got to go. But hey, I tell you what, I gotta go. You said that.
You know, hey, he said he never said that. Everybody and their mama know the nigga said that. As a matter of fact, I might just pull up the tape right after this.
Brother, you said that. Keep it real, man. Just like you said that the black woman can create life without a man.
I never said F the people in the ghetto. You're lying.
Jeremiah. Everybody.
Look. Sa Netas is trying to clean it up for me, y'all. Watch this.
The mindset. That's everybody knows that, brother Jeremiah. I say it to this goddamn day. The hell with the nigga. The hell with the dumb nigga that be killing our people in our community. Everybody know what he meant when he was saying that, brother. I thank you on his ass for that, but you know that's because it was.
I'm just keeping it 7,000. I'm playing chess like we're playing chess, right? Now I'm gonna get up there.
Oh,
he said, hold on, I know you. Come on, man. You gotta look in the mirror and face your demons, bro. Now, you said that your money is no good for your people. You make your money working with white people. So how are we gonna trust your economic plan to come work with us? You see what I'm saying? You said that.
You hear me? Whoa. This brother is on record saying that his money is no good for us, our black people. His money is only good for white people. He make his money for white people. He's on record saying that. Now he's on here trying to talk about, well, how we could build as a people is an economic plan and blah, blah, blah. Nigga, you just said your money ain't no good for him. Your economic plan is us feeding you money and putting it in your pocket and you run your ass off to Hollywood, taking pictures with Becky and Kim Kardashian, nigga. That's your plan. Stop lying to the people, nigga. Excuse my language.
So, what I'm asking you, is your money good for us now? Yes or no? Go ahead. I got 2 more backup questions. Yes or no?
My money has always been good for the community, but that's not the question at hand.
No, that was my question. Hold up. Oh, you can't skip it. Now, okay. So now, you're saying now that your money is good for that, at least you...
Hey, yo, Polight. Jeremiah been holding these questions for like 2 years to get
It's so funny, man.
Hey, Polight, this nigga Jeremiah been holding these questions in the vault for like 2 years to have an opportunity. He said, yo, let me get Polight with these shit here. I got him now.
You know what's bad, son?
Oh, man.
I gotta get up out of here, man. Hey, Hey, shalom, man. It was good building with y'all. But hey, next time you want to answer some more questions for like, you got to do a little better than what you did now.
Peace, everybody.
You got to get out of here, man.
Yeah, I gotta go, man.
Jeremiah, you full of it though.
Alright. As you can see, 7,000 held his own against 5 coons that's grown. You see? I had Sa Netas, I had King Sambo, and then I had the 2 coons and Polight. And they were all trying to put me in the corner, but they couldn't do it because I came out fighting for my life and putting them on the defense. You see what I'm saying? But with that being said, hey, I could show y'all the video of Polight saying these things. You know what? Let me find it real quick. Hold up, man. Let me find it real quick. Hold up. Hold up, man. I don't think y'all... Let me see. Let's see. Hold up. See, I don't think y'all really remember what this brother said. Polight, all you gotta do is go to Polight, decode it. Watch this. Because he lied. Part 5. Alright. Let me see. I might have to do a whole nother video on it. Alright, here you go. You know, it's like, it's a 15-minute video. Watch this, y'all. I'm not playing. Watch this. I'm not playing with y'all. Watch this.
This video going to be on the continuation of the Polight situation. The scamming and conniving has caught up with him, family.
Look, nigga got the elders pissed off, y'all. Check it out.
Like I said in my other video, when he got arrested with his old lady, got put in the hospital.
That nigga didn't get beat up.
This, that, and the other. But I was watching this video. Brother got a 15-part series on Polight. So I'm analyzing every video that the brother is putting down. He got Polight. He is what I thought he was. A scam artist.
Now look at that.
And the sad part about it, he got his old lady with all the accounts.
Got an old lady.
Then he throws his bank account.
That nigga got an old lady involved. Ain't that something? Look. Absolutely.
All
Look.
kind of different accounts, and he
Look.
can't draw no money out.
Absolutely.
Polight be on some bullshit. Watch this,
See
y'all.
what scam. You see what wrongdoing get you. Conscious though. Those conscious people ain't nothing but scammers and con people.
Now look at that.
And the sad part about it, family, he scammed all that money out of the black people.
Now what the hell?
With
Wait a minute.
serious correction.
You mean to tell me he didn't scam no money after white folks, y'all? You gotta be joking. Look at it.
Them old fake ass books that he was writing. Right. Then he went on to Hollywood where all the demons at. Ain't no white folks.
He done ran to Hollywood with you damn niggas money.
Old lady.
See? Hebrew Israelites, look, we wasn't dumb enough, you know. Hey, we were smart enough, I put it in better terms, not to be giving this nigga our money. See? We had to hear the conscious community, you know, the ones who ain't Hebrew, cry. What Polight did. So we don't want to hear that shit no more. You know? Fool me once, shame on me. No, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. And that's how it go. Shame on yourself. God dang it. Yeah, you already know what he capable of doing. I ain't trying to, talk about the brother, but hey, man, he doing some things that just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Get it together. Watch this.
Out there buying $1,000 weed.
$1,000
fucking head. Riding around and rent his motherfucking Rolls Royce and all that kind of shit. Fooling people.
Yeah.
Now that shit done caught up with it. He can't draw no money. Must be on it for scamming our people. Wrong don't do you no good at no time, because you will pay. And it has caught up with it. I'm going to put the brother video on my Google Plus page. Y'all can check him out from there. He got a 15-part series, I think. And he did 5 of them.
Roots.
They analyze every video the brother has made. The brother's out of California. He got Polight. And his old lady sitting in the video disgusted that he ain't put up. She going to jail too. That's right. She went down with this nigga and look what he done. Got all the shit mostly in her name. Con man. That's right. Then scam all our black ain't did nothing with it but went to Hollywood trying to think he's somebody. They won't call us, our children, the people in the hood, animals.
Oh, stop right there.
That's right.
Stop right there. Did you hear what he just said? Call our people animals. See? I knew I wasn't hearing things. Just delusional. I knew what I heard. Pay attention.
But when them white folks came your ass, you didn't do nothing. Whooping them to whip your ass and put you in the hospital. Then you come, now you're lying on the videos trying to scam your way out of all the lies that been caught up with you. All the scamming that ain't caught up with you. Every dog got his day, Polight. And you should be ashamed of yourself. But you ain't. Because there was no good in you from the jump street. You was in it for the money and the fame. And look where it's got you. About to go to jail. You can't get no money, so you can't ride around. Might not be able to pay your rent. That's right. Ain't nothing cheap in Hollywood. Nothing. And who you gonna scam now? You're in big trouble, brother. But we all pay for our transgressions. Even the elder, if I do anything that's not right. When you do something that ain't right, you will pay. No matter what it is. We do not get away with nothing. Karma do not miss no one. No one. This life, the next life, and the one after that. That's right, family. This nigga is busted. And it look like he doomed. From the information that I'm gathering and putting all the pieces together, he in big trouble. That's right, family. This nigga in big trouble. Then put his woman in trouble. What a coward. But she was probably in it for the fortune and fame. That was people and material values. Not spirituality. Not high vibrations. trying to get away from 3D lockdown. No, he want fortune and fame. Somebody he want to be the first conscious. Yeah, right. I don't think that dream gonna come true.
For some reason, y'all have listened.
There's another witness that said that he called us animals, right? There was another witness, that brother right there, with Polight on record, calling us the black community animals, right? And F the black community and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna see him say that the black woman is God, and they're gonna talk about it. Hold up, watch this.
Individuals tell you, forget about being conscious spiritually, being conscious of each other, and get on the bandwagon and chase this dollar. And a lot of y'all chasing that dollar. But the ones that I see that's chasing the dollar from this conscious community, they have left the people who supported them and put them in their position.
Because believe it or not, some people only know you because of you. It may hurt you to feel like that, but it happens. Some people found out about you because of me.
What's that little thing you was doing?
Primarily because I'm on other platforms as well. And then I mention you. Or that my name comes up in the search engine. And then I got content on your platform. It's going to happen from time to time. We benefited each other. You played a great role in my inception.
Look.
But I'm all grown up now.
Now look.
And whether you like it or not, in some ways, and I say that as humbly as possible, in some ways, my name is a lot more bigger than what you got going on. In some ways. In some ways.
The hell with y'all, I got what I got.
Look.
Y'all should not support any of that shit any longer. Stop allowing these individuals with these titles that they've been given by somebody to come amongst you and dictate to you how to live your life. Because it's all about them getting theirs. Ain't none of y'all gonna shine for long. You're gonna make money. You're gonna have your car, your house, a little notoriety. But like a star, which is a dying planet, that flickering light, your ass is going out. Because you have sold out.
I can't hear you clearly. Want to do this with white folks? Debate? You want to debate? You got change, baby? Oh, now I hear you clearly. Y'all say I sold out. I say I cashed in. I say I cashed in.
You sold your people out. You sat back and fed them lines and lines of shit that you know don't make no sense. The mitochondrial DNA of the woman determines this and that. You've demasculined the black man to the point to where he comes to a level.
He demasculating the black man with some of his teachings. I told y'all. Even the elder was going in on him. And Sa Netas was co-signing with the elder. Watch.
To hear another nigga tell him about which woman he should have. She's the God. Go with it, brother. And you're not even mentioning as to what your title is. She don't need you because she can have babies without you.
Now, if you study science,
there you go. Look, here it go, right here. Here it go, right here, with her teaching that the woman can create life with a bottle through gland or whatever, however you pronounce it, without men. Watch this. Here we go.
The Bartholin gland.
Bartholin
that
gland.
The female has. And this gland it makes it possible to secrete semen. This means that
secrete mucus, not semen. But go ahead.
She can create life without you.
Well, I ain't never seen a woman have no damn baby without no man.
Go ahead.
Is that true?
They talking all of that yang shit.
Okay, if you're talking about seminal fluid, then my wife is simply saying, hey, the bartholin gland secretes the same seminal fluid as the male's bulbourethral gland. The male's gland that secretes the seminal fluid is called the bulbourethral gland. The female's is called the bartholin. So if your point is, because you can produce sperm, that makes you great, that puts her down, all my wife was saying, if that's the case, sperm too.
Yeah, I told you this nigga was co-signing this. These teachers, when me and him debated, he said he wasn't supporting this. He is supporting this. You see? Tapes and numbers don't lie. Got him.
Women produce sperm too.
Now look at that.
The white man don't even get on TV and tell you this dumb shit. I don't know what scientists they're getting their information from, but they should stop that. Because all you've done is destroyed your own community. You've done the devil's work for him. I don't know if y'all getting paid for this shit by the devil, but it's agent for the devil, or if you're an agent. But since you tell me you as smart as you are, I doubt that you don't know that you're doing his work. I know you're doing his work. Personally, I don't think conscious is all that conscious. Because look at the list of shit that has been debates, and honestly ask yourself, do any of that shit make sense? What is it teaching your children? For none of this, when a man stand on his square, because he already done did the homework on you, he done studied you more than you've been studying yourself. So he know when you come real and when you come fake. And if you ain't gonna be true to yourself, so for all these individuals that have become these little stars on TV, enjoy. But when these people find out that you had the solution to their problem and you could have taught them how to do things better and you didn't, they gonna come after your ass. You ain't got to worry about the white man coming after your ass. Your own people gonna come after your ass because you done sold them out.
Y'all say I sold out. I say I cashed in.
You sold them a fucked up bag of goods in the name of consciousness. You ain't even talking about piecing the black family back together. You talking about putting the woman over the man, pushing the man out the goddamn picture. Women don't need a man because she can make babies. Well, nigga, why don't your next lecture, why don't you bring a woman up on the next lecture who made a baby without a goddamn man? Please. You lied and you bullshitted them. And for all them dumbass lectures that they paid all that money to come to, give them their goddamn money back.
Right.
God keeps scanning what can't be scanned. They're coming. And I see the light of the Holy Mount High. I hear the footsteps, Polight. They're coming. Ruben, don't run with them. Slow down. Who down? Well done. Yo, so Mr. Yaden. Slew them up, their feelings, them a carry. Them done already and them can't say them sorry, yeah. Slew them.
That's enough of that. All right. With that being said, Jeremiiah Judah 7000, FOPE, Lions Den Debate League, Black Jesus Ministry, Information Aids, we signing out. Shalom, barakatah. One.